Oh my god. Really? Can't you be quiet for a bit? Okay. Hello and welcome to the channel. This is going to be the first video for this channel, and I'm sorry my birds are very loud, but I hope that I'm still going to be able to make this video. Yes, so probably you can see from the title this is going to be like a bit of introduction to the channel, and also why am I no longer a Christian. And the two things are somehow, you know, combined together, connected together. And I started this journey like long time ago, but the last 1.5 years I've been really hardcore looking for the truth, you know, searching for myself, for my purpose. I know this probably sounds a bit crazy, and I cannot believe that I'm actually doing this video and I'm starting this because, you know, I've been thinking, okay, someday I'm going to have like a ready product, like I'm going to have all of the knowledge, all of the answers, and then I'm going to start like a YouTube channel, or maybe, I don't know, write articles or write a book or whatnot. And then I was thinking, you know, I don't think we ever have all of the answers. I think we should focus on the journey and not on the end result, because the journey is what's interesting, what's exciting. And so how this started, I come from a family that is you know, very Christian. So ever since I was very little, I remember my grandmother taking me to the church and, you know, telling me stories and this and that. And at some point when I was kind of like a teenager, maybe it started like with 12 or 13, yeah, 12, I think 12, I started to have interest on witchcraft, and I made the mistake to say this to my mother and my grandmother, and then it was like, you know, the whole roller coaster of you're gonna go to hell, a demon is gonna come and hunt you down and whatnot, you know. So basically ever since I was, I don't know, 5 years old, 6 years old, I don't know, I don't remember, I've been fed this information. So this is kind of imprinted in my core belief. So maybe since 12, 13 years old I am fighting with this. It was kind of an unsuccessful fight, can you tell? But the last 2 years I've been really trying to reprogram myself and to let go of all of those beliefs that had been fed to me as a child. And this kind of put me back on the witchcraft wagon, you know. I wouldn't say, okay, so I wouldn't say that I'm a Wicca, because I am getting to know this, and this is kind of a religion. And honestly, with all of the negative experience that I have with religions, I don't think I want to subscribe to any of them. And how this clicked, actually, I was, you know, I was kind of trying to come out of the closet. And I was talking to my mother, and she was like, are you actually changing your religion? And I was like, it just clicked, you know, wait a second, I can actually do this? I'm definitely doing it. So from the moment my mother asked me this question, are you changing your religion? I was like, damn, I can do this. I can do this. So from this moment to the other moment, I was just no longer Christian. So I kind of took away all of the you know, Christian images and things that I have in my home, and I do still have the Bible, but I like to read, and just for the information, not for the religious and spiritual reasons. Because you see, my problem that I have, it was like it was putting me in a box. You know, people, my family, people, school, whatnot, has always tried to put me in a box. It has always tried to put everybody in a box. You know, you, me, everybody, and I'm not and I am not someone who can subscribe to this. I'm not someone who can be like, okay, well, I guess there is no other way, so I'm gonna sit and chill and do nothing about it. So no, okay, so I'm okay now, kind of okay, with being called crazy, with being called, I don't know, witch, or that I'm going to burn in hell or whatnot. I mean, it's completely fine with me because I no longer believe in hell. So yeah, fuck that. And how I actually decided to come out of this, it was, I cannot believe that I'm going to put this out on the internet. But then again, I don't believe a lot of things that I've been doing lately. So this thing actually knows just a handful of people that were actually helping me to go through this. Otherwise, nobody would have known about this. So ever since I was pre-story, so ever since I was a child, I've been seeing things, feeling things, you know. And at some point, because when I was 6-7 years old, I was seeing all types of crazy things at home. I even saw my grandma who passed away. And my mother was already kind of, you know, she had concerns about me. So even at that point, I was like, okay, I need to avoid this at any cost because they're going to declare me crazy and put me in a, I don't know, psychiatry, but you know, something, the place for crazy people. So I've been pushing this down in me. I haven't been developing this gift that I have ever since I was a child because I was afraid that they're gonna put me into a nut house. So what happened almost 2 years ago is that for another time when I went back home, I haven't been there since, I don't know, 3-4 years, and then I went back there and I was attacked on an energy level. I'm assuming it was a ghost that wanted to live through me or something. I don't know. I still cannot really define what this is. So this was the moment where I was like, okay, so I'm either going to declare myself crazy, or I'm just going to find people who can actually understand me and help me about this and go about it. Yeah, so I found some people who tried to help me, but they weren't powerful enough. I don't know. The whole story is like a couple of months of story. I can write a book about it. And at the end, nobody could have really helped me. So I just went back from my home country. I came back to Germany, where I live now, and I left that. And I tried to put everything down again, to forget about this and go about my mundane life. But this didn't really happen because the things continued to happen here in Germany as well. And at some point, a lot of things happen. Again, I don't believe in consequences. I don't believe in coincidences. So a lot of things happen. I met people to the point where I met my mentor now, who is a healer since he's, I don't know. He grew up in this family and he has all the knowledge and the teachings for me. So now I am learning how to control my powers and understand what's going on. And the thing is, it was very calming when he came to me and he was like, girl, you know, you're just like natural, you're born with this gift. He was like, well, I remember what he said. He tested me, he made me do some things so that he can test my energy level or something. I don't know, it's complicated to explain. But he looked at me, he laughed, and he was like, you know, you are as strong as me, but you don't know how to control yourself, your powers. And he was like, he said he's an indigo, and he said, I strongly believe you are one too. And I was like, well, that's cool. But I don't know. But this was the moment where I accepted this. And I decided that I am going to let all of my old beliefs go, which also meant that I'm going to let Christianity go. Which was also the moment where I decided that I'm going to go back onto the witchcraft wagon. Yeah. So I started practicing again. I started reading again and doing a little bit of spell work. I've been doing shadow work since many years, so this is kind of a check. And yes, so far I've been successful with some spells that I am actually going to share here, but I didn't really tap into a lot of what I can and what it is. There is so much to explore, but as I said in the beginning, I don't think that I should wait to be 70 years old to share the knowledge that I've gathered throughout the years. I decided that I'm going to do this now. You know, I'm going to share my journey. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. You can give me advices, I can give you advices, you know, and just be... I know there are a lot of new baby witches out there struggling. I know there's a huge spiritual awakening happening in the world, and I don't think that we should be quiet about this. I think we should grow the communities, because I also believe that what we are going to do now and in the following couple of years is going to influence what is going to happen to humanity in the future. So instead of trying to put yourself down and tell yourself you're crazy or whatnot, or, you know, believe that there is hell and you're gonna burn in hell if you're not living the mundane life that your parents told you have to live, you know, I don't think that this is the way. You know, just be brave and come out, or just learn new things. And yes, so, and the last thing that I actually want to talk about, and this was the last drop that took me out and away of the Christianity wagon, was when I was kind of using my powers, but I didn't know what I was doing. I broke a lamp with my energy. I did some other weird things, and I've been seeing things and hearing things and this and that. So when I said this to my family, they, of course, they sent me to a priest. We found a priest of my home country here in Germany, in Berlin. So I went there, and he basically told me that there's a demon inside me, and if I have healing abilities, and if I have healing abilities, that this is from the devil. You know, if you can heal, if you can control energy, if you can do whatever it is that is actually not human, you know, there's a devil inside you, or the devil touched you, or whatnot bullshit. So I lived through this. I was like, okay, what the fuck, so what I'm gonna do now? Do I need to look for an exorcist or something? How can there be a demon in me? And he's saying there is a demon in you because you can heal people with energy. I was like, okay, no, you know, that's the last job. I'm not gonna play in this whatever is going on there in the church, you know. It's insane. So I was like, I am gifted with something. I can help people, and I'm not using it for bad things. And even if I was, it does not mean that there's a demon inside me. I don't even believe in the concept of demons anymore. I believe that this is just something that the church created so that it can scare people, and it can just put you in a box, and they can make you do the things they want you to do and live the way they want you to do. Because when you think of hell and when you think of demons and whatnot, you're just scared. So what you're gonna do, you're just going to obey. So they need sheep who are going to obey, you know. And I am definitely not going to play in this. I mean, if you're Christian, I've been Christian for all my life, basically. I'm not nagging on you, but I'm just explaining why I am coming out of this. So the moment where you are different, the moment where you are a threat, no, not this, the moment where you are a threat to them, this being, you being a medium, you being a sidekick, you using tarot, you having healing abilities, you being indigo, you being INFJ, whatnot, you know, all of those things. This is the moment where you are a threat to the church, because you can see beyond what they have told you, you know, and you can actually understand the fundamental things, how this is working, and the whole concept of hell and heaven, and yeah, the whole and demons and angels, yes, exactly, demons and angels and all this. This is just not the way that they are selling it to you. It's completely different. So I said, okay, I'm not going to play into this anymore. And I'm so happy that I live in a time where there is internet, where I could see that there are so many other people, young people also, who are going through this. And now we can actually come out and be like, okay, no, I'm not taking this bullshit, and I'm gonna go my own way. I'm going to go and explore for myself, have my own experience without, you know, being afraid of burning into hell or something, you know? And so basically this is how I stopped being a Christian. You know, a priest told me that there is a demon inside of me because I was having healing abilities, and he also said I shouldn't use them because this is a sin. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to talk further about this. I do respect this person, my priest, you know, or this priest, whatnot, I don't know. You know, he has his understandings, and I respect that. I respect Christians, you know, you do your own thing, but this is kind of over for me, and I'm very happy. What I'm working on now is just completely taking out this core belief and reprogramming myself with the new belief system, which is very hard when you've been living 25 years with the concept of heaven and hell, and you know, but this is what I'm doing. And if you are on the same journey, you can, you know, write it down in the comments, and subscribe to the channel, help the girl. And I will see you in the next video, where I am going to show you my very, very successful resurrecting recipe, and this is going to be for plant resurrection. And yeah, I honestly hope that this video, when I'm editing, that the birds are not too loud in the background and you can actually hear what I'm saying, because I don't know how I'm going to film. But yeah, so I'm going to sign off now. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day wherever you are on the planet Earth. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.